Raiders, I'm Jocelyn Jones.
And I'm Janiyah Slaughter. Today is Friday, October 31st.
And you're watching this Halloween episode of
Raider Nation News.
Woo! Welcome back, Raiders.
Congratulations to Maggie Mitchell, the October Business Student of the Month.
No plans tonight? No problem. Cheer on our varsity football team as we take on playoffs at Fremd High School. The theme is pajamas. We'll see you at 7:30.
Fall is arguably the best time of year when it comes to traditions here at Huntley. The past Tuesday, Student Council hosted a UNICEF volleyball game. It was filled with costumes and competition.
Last night, the halls were full of clubs, activities, kids of all ages, and their families as Best Buddies ran the annual Spooky Buddies trick-or-treating. Whether it's friendly competition or running for some candy, these activities create some of the best memories.
Let's turn the time over to RNN reporters who are here to investigate the spookiest stories.
With over 35 pumpkin patches within a 45-minute drive, the Huntley community is not shy of their love for fall festivities. Whether you went to Dave's Pumpkin Farm to take some fall pictures, found yourself enjoying one of Tom's pumpkin-flavored donuts, or already carved your own jack-o'-lantern, this love for the botanical fruit is hard to miss. All of this really made our news team question where this tradition began. RNN reporter Addison Stone is here to share more about how pumpkin carving came to be.
Carving jack-o'-lanterns has been a Halloween staple for generations. But did you know the history of pumpkins doesn't just start in America or even with pumpkins itself? We need to take a trip across the Atlantic Ocean to learn a little bit more about this iconic symbol of the spooky season. The tradition of pumpkin carving started with the Irish, who originally carved scary faces into turnips and other root vegetables. They would hollow them out and place a light inside to ward off evil spirits. When the Irish immigrants came to America, they found pumpkins were more readily available and easier to carve. I spoke with the owner of Tom's Farm, who grows his own pumpkins for the Huntley community.
So we grow heirloom pumpkins. Some people call them specialty pumpkins. There are many different colors, and a lot of them come from the old country in Europe, and people brought them over here in the 1700s, the seed, and they're very pretty.
The name jack-o'-lantern comes from the Irish folktale about a man named Stingy Jack, who tricked the devil and was doomed to wander the earth with only a burning coal inside of a carved-out turnip.
We got our jack-o'-lantern pumpkins. We grow one variety called Carbonado Gold, and it's a medium pumpkin. It's probably about 12 to 15 pounds. I still do the basic triangle with the two triangle eyes, a triangle nose, and the mouth with teeth. We carve them with my grandkids, but my grandkids are getting older now. They're the ages between 25 and 32. I have 8 grandchildren, so pretty soon we'll be carving them with our great-grandchildren, which I have 2 of. And that's my dog Bear.
Who would have known such a spooky tradition can have such a humble beginning? As the season is coming to an end, make sure you are disposing of your pumpkins properly by composting, burying them, or using them as feed for wildlife. This reduces methane that is produced during decomposition in landfills.
According to the Huffington Post, Americans purchase nearly 600 million pounds of candy each year for Halloween. This is equivalent to the weight of 6 or 7 Titanic ships. Out of all the possibilities, RNN reporter Addison Sassy took it to the halls of Huntley and asked you to help decide which candy deserves the top spot this Halloween.
Hi guys, my name is Addie Sassy, and today we're going to be interviewing people for a candy draft. Let's go. Miss Godelski, Snickers or Twix?
Twix.
Oh, who's going to be our next victim? All right, Snickers or Twix?
Snickers.
Snickers versus Twix.
Twix, boy.
Twix.
Snickers versus Twix.
Twix.
Snickers.
Gummy clusters or Skittles?
Skittles.
Gummy clusters.
Gummy clusters. Gummy clusters.
Gummy clusters or Skittles?
Gummy clusters. Gummy clusters. Gummy clusters. Gummy clusters.
Gummy clusters.
All right, guys, to vote for Twix or Nerds Gummy Clusters in our final round, go to our Instagram page at HHS TV Production.
I can't believe that many people said nerd gummy clusters. I remember just a few years ago that wasn't even a thing. My favorite would be Mike and Ice, only if we're talking about the blue raspberry flavor. Head to our Instagram to cast your vote in the final round to declare a winner.
If candy isn't your thing, RNN reporter Taya Bloom sparks change in the trick-or-treating tradition as she makes homemade spooky Rice Krispie treats to hand out instead. Let's check it out.
Welcome to Rico and Taya's Kitchen!
Alright, first you're gonna add 4 tablespoons of butter, and then you're gonna add half a bag of jet puffed marshmallows, and then mix it in. And keep mixing. And then you're gonna add a splash of vanilla, and then mix that in. And then 6 cups of Rice Krispie cereal, and then we're gonna spread that in a pan.
Hello and welcome back from the instructions. Now it's time to decorate. Alright, so now you're gonna cut it. Don't cut it how I did here. It was awful. It was such a mess. You're gonna want to use a knife. Now that you have some pieces cut, you're gonna decorate. So take your colors and just start going at it. Alright, to make a little ghost guy, you're gonna want to put some white and then add 3 black blobs to make the eyes and the mouth. A little ghost. We got a little ghost here. Look at him. He's so cute. He's so little. Perfect for the trick-or-treaters. Look at that. Alright, next one. Alright, now for the spider, you're just going to make 2 big black blobs. Make sure one's a little longer than the other. And then just add the legs as you go. And there you go. You got a little guy. A little spider guy. Look at him. Look at him looking awesome.
My turn now. Alright, so now you're gonna smack it down, get a good base, and then we're gonna write Alphaba for Wicked 2 coming out. Okay, so here's my Alphaba Rice Krispie treat. Alright, and then we're gonna make a little spider web, so we're gonna spread the white, and then we're gonna put green on so the lines are more defined. Alright, here's my little spider web, and let's look at all the treats we made. Here's the final Rice Krispie treats!
Yeah!
I know what house I'll be trick-or-treating at. It seems that Huntley is going to be full of Halloween happiness, one homemade treat at a time.
If you feel you are too old for trick-or-treating but still want to get into the Halloween spirit, try sharing some spooky stories. RNN reporter Parker DeSimone explored a unique legend found right here in Huntley: radioactive milk.
For years, one of the most talked about stories in our community has been the tale of radioactive milk in the 1940s from the old Dean's factory. Some people believe that the rumor started because of a joke a local scientist told, but many believe that the use of materials like radium was the main topic of the conversation. Now, I'm here at the new factory that replaced the old Dean's factory. Let's go talk to some employees and ask them if they heard about radioactive milk being sold to the locals.
Well, my name is Adam Milbrads. I'm currently a diesel mechanic for Joseph McMahon Dairy Services, and I've been working here for almost 11 years.
Have you ever heard of a rumor about the Dean's factory in 1946 selling radioactive milk to the locals?
That's a really funny question. But as far as I know, I have never actually heard of this rumor before, but back in that time frame, I wouldn't be surprised, especially with a lot of trains going from Rockford to Chicago through here. So it's a quite possibility that there was. And if there was, that would be pretty ridiculous because people would probably end up growing some extra limbs.
While the old factory isn't long gone from the new one, the legend still remains. Take a moment to explore the history that is happening right where you live. I'm Parker DeSimone, reporting from Raider Nation News.
I won't be having milk anytime soon, and I think I will stick to fictional stories instead. Thanks for the heads up though, Parker. We encourage all of you watching to visit the library and explore the rich history of your local town for yourselves. Thank you for watching this week's episode of Raider Nation News.
Make sure to visit huntleyRNN.com or follow us at HHS TV Production on either Instagram or TikTok for more fun content.
Have a spooktacular weekend, Raiders. Indubitably. Weight of 6 or 7. Oh my gosh!
Please hold.